Okay, hi! Today is the 31st of January and I was thinking we could do sort of a monthly favorites or just favorites in general type of introduction. So let's see. This is very boring, but this is an elastic belt, which you see has like two buttons here. You put those on your belt loops and it goes around your waist. So for example, wait, probably can't see, but so these are the pants I'm wearing right now. They don't need a belt, but you just attach them to the loop and then you thread it through. And it's a really hassle-free way of wearing a belt because it leaves the front buckle free so that you don't have to keep undoing the belt every time you need to use the bathroom or something. And then it's adjustable depending on like how tight you want it. So yeah, for example, the belt goes around on both sides and then it just holds your pants up, which is quite nice. But yeah, so that's the elastic belt. I got mine off Yes Style, but I know you can find very similar things elsewhere on the internet. So that's the elastic belt. Next thing I have is a tote bag. It's actually a custom tote bag that I found off Etsy. So this is what it looks like. And it looks like a receipt, if you see. It looks like a receipt, and like you can customize essentially all the songs that I have on here. So for example, I put Juliet by Cave Town, some Glass Animals, 80s, 17, stuff like that. So you just like buy it from them on Etsy and then you can put that on your customization, and it's a really nicely made tote bag too. It's really big, it holds a lot, and the store is Like January on Etsy. Yes. And then the next thing actually, it's a card holder. It's like a card holder. It's like one of those like, it's like one of those office lanyards that people clip either to like their belt buckle or like to a strap. And what I do is I clip it onto my backpack so that I can just grab it from the side whenever I need to either open a door or like buy something at the store. So I just found it really useful because you don't have to like keep reaching into your bag or to your wallet whenever you want to grab something. So these are just some blue light glasses that I got off Shein. I've actually, yes, they work well as blue light glasses, and two, I've used them to sort of like add like an accessory to an outfit. So I think these are great as both an accessory and as blue light glasses when you're working on your computer to prevent headaches and whatnot. And then lastly, I have a fragrance. This is Sailing Day from a replica Maison Margiela. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's a really nice scent. I am almost halfway through the travel bottle right now, and it sort of smells like the beach, the ocean. It's really fresh and sort of aquatic. So if that sounds like you, it's really nice. And it's nothing too overpowering, so I definitely recommend it if you're into sort of like clean, fresher, ocean-like scents. And then also some clothing bits. I'm just gonna... So I have this varsity jacket from Elfric Eden. So this is what it looks like on the back. And it's really nice. I got it oversized, so it's really comfy. I also have a pair of pants that I on. It's like these cargo pants that I have on right now. I'll show you, let me grab the camera. That's what I have on, and they're really comfy. My mirror is really dirty, so don't mind that. But they're really comfy and they're like perfectly fit. So yeah, they're from Hollister. And then this is just the shirt, and the tie is from Shein, and then the shoes are New Balance 550s. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for the favorites part of the section. And then some songs that I have been very into lately. Let's see. A song that I've been really obsessed with is September by Sparky Deathcap. Yes, I know it was released more than 10 years ago, but it's really comforting, and like the intro, it's just like, it like occupies the space of my brain. It's really satisfying. And then a song that I got on the tote bag actually, from 17, Our Dawn is Hotter Than Day. Once again, an older song, but equally obsessive, and I really love it. It's very nostalgic feeling, and that's really comforting for me. And then, okay, oh yes, and then this is a new release, Ponytail by Yukyum and Shikei. It's like a cool, like, pop song. I don't know what to say about it, but I really like the melody of it, and I think it's a really cool song. So those, I guess, would be my top 3 songs for January. I think that's about it. Cool. I dare you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Okay, so this is just the sort of talk with me ramble section of the monthly video, and well, it's January, it's the first month of 2023, and I feel like a lot's happened. This month I feel like I'm trying very hard in school. I feel like I'm doing a lot of things that, I don't know, I feel like I'm on the road to getting burnt out, or potentially I'm burnt out already because I really don't have much motivation to do anything. But I feel like I'm doing too much, but at the same time, I want to do it all because it makes me feel accomplished, and that's how I seek validation. So, let's see, what is there this month that I've done? I wrote a first draft for a TED Talk, a TEDx talk actually to be more precise, that I think I'll be giving in the spring this year at my school. I'm not entirely sure. I helped my school do preparations for Lunar New Year, which was last week, and that was really fun. We got the whole community together, we had nice food, it was really fun, but that was still pretty time consuming, and either way, I like helping the community, so I thought it was really worth it. And just last week, I danced, so I was in the dance showcase, which one of my best friends choreographed, and it was really cool. A lot of people have come up to me and said it was really fun to watch, but it was quite time consuming, so I've sort of like kind of fallen behind on schoolwork, so I've sort of been playing the catch-up game, but I think I'm doing okay. It's just, there's a lot to do, and everything's very fast-paced at a boarding school. And then, I think just last weekend, we did sort of like an exchange day, music program exchange day, where we went to another boarding school and we practiced with their sort of music staff and students, and we did a little concert at the end of the day, which was really fun. I got to meet some new friends, but once again, it was time consuming, so either way, it was fun. But like, as I've kind of just said, there's a lot of things that sort of required my participation and time, and it's not left me with a lot of time to do anything else, and I don't have the best time management skills. Like, I know that of course I should be sleeping earlier, I should be doing my work ahead of time, but sometimes it's just hard to do that, so this is just me recognizing that, you know, acceptance is the first stage to making new habits. And talking about work and sleep, let's do a quick sleep average this month. I averaged 6 hours and 40 minutes of sleep. This is what my sleep data looks like. It's kind of disjointed. I might be having some extra sleep because my sleep schedule turns on very early, and it sort of goes until, if I'm on my phone, the sleep turns off, but the sleep schedule counts starting when it turns on. But yeah, so I averaged about 6 hours 40 minutes this month, which is not horrible because I know some days I get quite a lot less than 6 hours and 40 minutes, but I guess it balances out. Oh yes, this month, I guess it makes the feeling of being overwhelmed a little bit worse, but I've started thinking about college because I am a junior in high school, so I have to think about the college application process pretty soon, and that's sort of started happening in the background. I've been doing research and whatnot, and it's a little complicated, but I think it will be worth it, / it'll be fine. I'm just gonna sort of like take it as I go from this point onwards, so that's not too horrible. But you know, just like having to lay out all the things I do at school, it feels very objectifying because I'm just like defined by what my achievements are, what my grades are, And I know like that's not how colleges look at your application. You know, they have your essays, they have an interview usually, and it just feels a little flat and like on paper, and like I don't have that many things to write down as it seems, so I feel like I'm kind of lacking in some aspects, but I don't know how that works. And then there's the whole other side of being a tryhard. Like a lot of people call me like really nerdy, sweaty, that I'm trying really hard at school. And I don't know if that's because I have high expectations for myself or if that's genuinely how I want to be, but I'm not sure because I feel like I'm not doing that much and that there's a lot of people who are way more dedicated than I am, and I feel like I'm not deserving of that praise if it even is praise in the first place, because I have a lot of little hobbies that I spend my time divided between, so I'm never solely focused on one thing. I don't like the connotations that come with like being a tryhard or like a sweat at something, because it makes it sound really negative. It makes it feel that for some reason that's a bad thing, being ambitious or having a lot of things that you want to do or having goals. And I feel like that's not the case. I feel like as long as you're doing what you want to do, that you're satisfied with what you want to do, I think that's enough. And this month, um, school has been fine. There's not been a lot of major assignments, which is lucky. Midterms came out for the winter term, and I was pretty satisfied. Like, I wasn't disappointed or anything, so that's good. And soon we have our sort of midterm-ish long weekend that's like breaks up like the front chunk and this is the last chunk, but it's really not half and half. It's like more like 60%, 40%, because after we get back from the long weekend, we have like 3.5 weeks, and then we're off for spring break, which is nice because I get to see my family again. But so I will be counting down the days, and you'll probably hear about that sometime in the future. But for now, I'm just taking it sort of day by day, step by step, seeing what life throws at me and taking it. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I talked about how I don't know how it feels like to be a tryhard, but I'm gonna embrace the title and just kind of run with it. Bye, thank you. Oh my god, I keep clicking record when I'm meant to click stop. Ah.